Hello, we're Las Neveras, and we present to you a project of fueling a better world. Greenhouse gases are a major determining factor responsible for a large majority of the composition of Earth's atmosphere. For centuries, it has been increasing its lethal hold on our planet, and it may soon reach a tipping point where we can't recover. Our idea works to significantly decrease the greenhouse gas emissions of agriculture. In 2019, agriculture equipment released approximately 100,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide is becoming an increasingly prominent problem in our society. Although it has always been present in our atmosphere, the recent increase of its percentage in our atmosphere has led to a phenomenon known as the enhanced greenhouse effect. At a small scale, it has been trapping light in our atmosphere. As of now, it traps significantly more light in our atmosphere which cannot escape. This leads to climate change over a long period of time and global warming.
Moreover, our idea aims to solve zero hunger. In many less developed countries, there is a limited access to food. However, it is a basic necessity which should be available to all. In particular, children should have access to food for normal development, as mentioned in the Convention of the Rights of the Child.
So I present to you hydrogen neveras. Hydrogen neveras is our engine for tractors that is the development of a fuel cell and a library condenser to power the tractor with hydrogen fuel while also irrigating crops.
Currently, tractors run on a specially adapted form of fuel known as tractor diesel. Prolonged exposure to tractor diesel can raise respiratory concerns, including asthma. By instead using hydrogen fuels, we can lower the risk of these health problems for many, as diesel can affect both the vulnerable and healthy.
FCEV is the abbreviation for fuel cell electric vehicles. Within them, hydrogen is converted into electricity by the fuel cell and used to power the vehicle. It provides a more affordable alternative to electric vehicles. In the UK, there are only 2 FCEVs available to purchase.
In our creation, we are taking an FCEV engine and replacing it with the original engine a tractor has. The products released by this engine are warm air and water vapor, which is significantly less harmful than the greenhouse gases. We decided to find a method to collect these products and condense them into water.
You may be wondering, how might we do this? Well, it's quite simple. We involve a Liebherr condenser, but instead of the vent to release these products, we will have a hose connected to it to spray the water. However, first we need to trap the warm air and water vapor. For this, we build a storage tank connected by a fixated tube to a fuel cell.
This is an FCEV engine which consists of hydrogen fuel tanks, a battery, an electrical engine and a fuel cell. Our hydrogen is obtained from hydrogen stations which are scattered across England. The hydrogen from the tank travels to the fuel cell where it enters at the anode. There, a catalyst splits it into protons and electrons due to an electrochemical reaction. Following this, the protons travel through an electrolyte membrane to the cathode where they combine with oxygen from the air to produce water and generate electricity. During this, the electrons flow through an external circuit to create an electric current. This electric current flows to the battery, therefore powering the electrical engine. As a result of this, the tractor starts.
Going back to the Liebherr condenser, the water can be sprayed from the hose to irrigate growing crops. After they are gathered, we can export them to countries or cities suffering from famine. In this way, we can aid families in need and work towards reaching the sustainable goal of zero hunger. By implementing this engine into the tractors, we can ultimately reduce greenhouse gases emissions. Despite this, we must remain vigilant of the potential danger of hydrogen, namely its flammability. To combat this, the tanks we use to provide hydrogen should be kept away from ignition sources and invisible flame detectors should be installed.
It can also be very reactive, but this can be avoided with the use of protective equipment while handling and vent to the tractor.
Water that was condensed by the Liebherr condenser is connected to a hose that extends to the exterior of the tractor. After that, water is sprayed from the hose across out to irrigate growing crops.
Ultimately, however, hydrogen fuel can have positive implications on climate change and reduce its exacerbation. Sustainability is to meet the needs of the present without compromising the needs of the future. Hydrogen fuel is the future we need to be sustainable. It can fuel a better tomorrow.